Hi everybody, it's Jen. I was just looking at this tag that Susie had made for me, and I've probably been sitting here a good 40 minutes staring at this tag, um, and really what it means. The sentiment says just because, which got me thinking about giving. And since this is Christmas time, it couldn't be more appropriate, really. So it's story time. I've been threatening to tell you stories, so I'm going to start with this one. And it's all about giving. In 1967, my family moved to this town with the promise that my father would start up a pediatric unit at a local hospital, and he had started his practice here already, and it was a beautiful thing. So in August of 1967, my family moved here, and I come from a very large family. It's a yours, mine, and ours kind of thing. There's a total of 11 of us at this time. At that time, in 1967, there were only 8 of us at home, which is still quite a brood. So we moved here in August of 1967, and in November of 1967, my father suffered a massive stroke, leaving him a quadriplegic. But this story isn't about my dad. My mother took it to task at that time, having a 6'2", 220-pound quadriplegic husband, 8 children at home, and obviously, no income. So she went to work, and that's what she did. And she worked, and she worked, and she worked. But this story isn't about my mother. This story is about the people who rallied around them, not having known them for very long, or us at all, and who gave of themselves and their time and their money and their hearts to provide us year after year after year with a Christmas. We obviously didn't have a lot because my dad wasn't working, and my mother ended up working 5 jobs to support us. And, Social Security being what it is, of course, that wasn't a whole lot of money for anybody at any time in history. So, that just was what it was. The doctors of the hospital and the employees of the hospital, year after year, collected money and gifts to give to us at Christmas and throughout the year for our birthdays and other times. Now, I did not know this at the time. I was pretty much of a hellion when I was younger. And I didn't really even know that this had even happened until I was well into my 20s, which is when I started figuring out what giving was all about. And I'm still learning what that is. I'm not quite sure what that is fully yet. I don't think I've self-actualized enough to really understand what giving is all about. But some of the things that I know that it is kind and necessary. It's selfless. And it comes from the purest part of any human being, and that is from the very bottom of their heart. And I know a little bit about what it isn't. It's never forced. It's never done for recognition. And it is very not selfish. People who give things for the recognition that's in it aren't giving to give. They're giving to get. And that is not the spirit of giving, in my opinion. The spirit of giving is just to give. It is just to donate your time, your effort, your money, your heart, your ear, your shoulder, your book, whatever it is. It's to give it. Give it away. Freely and without hesitation. And without expectation. And certainly, there should never be anything that ever makes you want to, if you want to, get accolades or pats on the back, you're not giving for a good reason. You're giving to get something for yourself. You're giving to feed your ego. And that is definitely not what giving's about. So to those people who, to this day, I don't know exactly who they were, I thank them. I thank them for putting up with me for all those years of pure hell that I was, and for giving all that they did to make sure that my family had things that we needed and wanted. And that is the best gift that you can give, is something from your heart. And so that is my story for the day. If I don't get back on before it's time, well, I'll get back on in a little bit because I'm going to do one more video. But I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, or a Happy Holiday, or a Happy Heart, or whatever it is that you celebrated this season. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.